What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. As you can tell, we're doing something different. We're not fishing. I'm actually in the woods right now. I figured this would be a good spot to do this video. But today we're going to be doing a Q&A, and as some of you might be able to tell, the quality of the sound and video is a lot better than it was previously, and that's because I'm using a DSLR with an external microphone on top. I was using a GoPro Hero 7 Black to record all my handheld stuff, but I decided that it was time for an upgrade in quality, so that's why we upgraded to a new camera. Hopefully it looks better. Let me know down in the comment section if it does. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this camera. With all that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. So if you guys missed the opportunity to ask questions in this Q&A, my Instagram will be down in the description. It's also on the screen right here. For future videos where I do Q&A, I will be posting them on my Instagram story. I'll also be posting on my Instagram story if I decide to do another Instagram fishing video like I did in the past. So go ahead and check that out. Give it a follow if you feel like it. But we're going to go ahead and get started with these questions. I think I'm going to start out with the easier ones and then get into the more complex questions. Yo, there's some deer. Look at this. Deer just ran through the woods. That was awesome. Where was I? Oh yeah, I'm gonna start out with the easy questions. Somebody asked, what's my favorite color? My favorite color is blue. They said Coke or Pepsi. I like Coke. I actually went to California 2 years ago, and every time I went to the restaurant I asked for Coke, and they're like, sorry, all we have is Pepsi. So yeah, I definitely missed my Coke when I was in California. Somebody said I should do YouTube Live. I feel like YouTube Live and fishing might bore some people, but I do think that's a good idea if I'm doing Q&As like this or editing a video or kind of just sorting tackle. I think YouTube Live would work pretty well actually, so that's a good idea. Thank you for that. Okay, I had to change the angle. The sun is like super bright. Somebody asked a really good question, which was advice for getting started in fishing. I don't want to be the guy that refers you to another one of my videos, but I did make a video called how to get into fishing or how to start fishing. That's a really good video. There's plenty of videos out there too, but the best thing that I can give you, the best advice, is to just do it. Just get out there, go fishing. That's the fastest way to learn. All you really need is to go to your local sporting goods store, get a fishing rod and reel combo and the stuff to make a Texas rig, and you'll be set. You can fish almost anywhere, any time of year. I would say the best time of year for bank fishing when you're starting out is probably the warmer months, especially in the spring, like late spring, early summer. That's a good time to catch fish from the bank. Daggum. This quality is nice. Somebody said, what is the smallest fish I've caught? Smallest fish in general was probably like a bait fish or a shad, but if we were to say smallest bass, I'll throw a picture up on the screen, but this is from 6th grade. It was my first ever, and I think my only bass on a fly rod, but that thing was insanely tiny. But yeah, that's the smallest bass I've caught. That's the smallest that I can recall. And you can't have that question without somebody asking what's the biggest fish I've caught. So the biggest freshwater fish that I've caught was a 21-pound catfish, and if I can find the picture, I'll put the picture up on the screen. I don't know if I have a picture of the weight or not. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. But it was a big fish, and I caught that thing when I was really, really young. So that's probably my proudest catch. This next question is about saltwater fishing, and I haven't done much saltwater fishing, but I have done a little bit, so I can sort of answer this question. They asked, which would you rather catch, mahi-mahi or a queenfish? And I've caught a mahi-mahi, but I've never caught a queenfish. So I'd have to say mahi-mahi on that one, just because I've never caught a queenfish, and to me mahi-mahi are like really cool fish. Alright, we're closing in on our last few questions. I think we've got 4 left. This one says, why did you decide to go into fishing? I never really decided, or there wasn't a real big event that made me get into fishing. I kind of just was surrounded by fishing at a really young age, as you can see by those pictures earlier. So I've kind of just always been into the sport or the hobby itself. So there's no real like reason as to why I got into it, but I do enjoy it. So this next question, I'm not like 100% sure. They asked me what my favorite place to buy fishing gear is. If I'm talking like a physical building, I'd say Academy, but if I was talking any store, including like online stores, I'd say Tackle Warehouse, just because they have everything. It is super cool to go to Bass Pro Shops, but you can blow a lot of money at Bass Pro Shops. So I'd have to say either Tackle Warehouse for online or Academy for in-person. Good question, thank you. The same person asked, do I see myself getting into fishing as I get older, or getting more into fishing as I get older? It's hard to tell because like fishing is a really big part of my life right now. So I'd say yes, because as I get older I'll be able to do more with fishing and buy more stuff. So I'd say my final answer is yes, even though I'm already pretty invested in it. Very good question again. Okay, the last question comes from one of my really good fishing buddies. He asked me, how much food do you need to bring if you're going fishing for 12 hours? And the reason he asked me this question is because we actually did go fishing in a boat for 12 hours. We left around 7 that morning. We came back for breakfast around 8, but only for like 10 minutes. And then went back out in the boat and just stayed in the boat until 7:30 at night. And we survived on pinwheels, which are like wraps cut up into like a hockey puck sorta, and they've got tomato, lettuce, turkey, and cheese, and they're really good. And I think there were 12 of those pinwheels between the two of us, and then we also had peace tea and some goldfish, and that's what we lived on for 12 hours in a boat. And my friend wanted to make one statement with this question, and that was that Kevin makes the best waffles, and I 100% agree. Those waffles were so good. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more, comment what I should do next, and share this video with everyone you love. But most importantly, remember to get out there, keep ripping lips. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.